Dun, dun, dun. Hi everybody, we're gonna do an all signs what did I title it? I don't remember what I titled it. What do you want or need to know about them? I was like, I forget what we're doing. Please remember, roles can be reversed, okay? And it doesn't necessarily have to be about a love thing, although most of my oracles will probably sound like that. So keep that in mind. It could be a family dynamic, you know, whatever the case may be. Obviously, if you're kind of tuning into this, it's probably not going, I don't know. We'll see if it's going well or not. I don't know. We'll see what's happening. Dun dun. I go by elements, fire, earth, air, and then to water. Fixed signs are first. Cardinal and then mutable. I think that's it. Leo, Aries. I'm writing this down. Sag. Taurus, Cap, Virgo, Aqua, Libra, Gemini, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, cool. Dun dun. I forgot what I was going to say. I don't have my contacts in. I know. I took them out after I was done with my other readings. I wasn't really anticipating doing a live tonight. And then I was like, you know, fuck it, I'm going to do it. And then I went to go put them back in and I got sidetracked because my ADD is ADDing. And I got sidetracked with planting the rest of my starter plants. I had to go out and get starter plants because my chickens annihilated almost all of my first round of plants. Fucking assholes. So, I forgot what I was talking about. Contacts. You see what I'm dealing with? Somebody asked me recently, what the hell did they say? They said something along the lines of that they thought that readers, it was easier to do general versus personal readings. And for me, it's backwards. As you can see, I'm extremely neurodivergent. And for me, I was like, actually, for me, it's backwards. It's the other way around because, and he was like, well, how is that possible? And I was like, imagine you're in a forest and you're trying to read all of the trees versus, you know, one tree, and you have that root system versus like an entire network. So that's why, in case anybody's curious as to why I'm a little odd, that's why. And being neurodivergent, you know, I squirrel. So here we are. Anyways, I don't care. I am a bit of a nerd. I like documentaries and shits. I'm a little weird. It's fine. Everything's fine. I don't care. Speaking of documentaries, actually, I'm going to put this out there. There's this awesome one, and I've seen it, I don't know how many times now. It is on Amazon. It's called The Secret of Water, in case you're interested. I don't know how many times I've watched it. It fascinates me. I listen to it, and I'll hear something new every time. I'm like, how did I miss that last time? So, yeah. Anyways. Ah, okay. All right. Well, let's get started. The end. The end of my rant. Dun dun. No, you're fine. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Friendship. Yeah, I can do that. Jacqueline. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So yeah. Sorry. Jackie. I'll just call you Jackie. That's okay. I think what I'll do is I guess just think about the person, whoever is most prominent in your energy, about whatever it is you need to know about them, and then that'll come out. And then I'll do the oracles, and you'll just have to, you know, see if it fits. Most of the time, oracles make it sound like a love thing. Again, if it's not a love thing, don't take it as a love thing. So, yeah, the end. Okay, let's get started. The end. Once I stop school, which will be the end of July, I'll be doing more frequent readings. It's just really hard with school, and then I work full-time plus the channel plus my business with the personal readings, and then it's a lot. So once I stop school, yeah. So I'll be doing more readings, and then I'll incorporate, you know, how like I used to with the different types of relationships and things like that. So it's just really hard right now. Time is time. Okay, let's go. Leo, 5. Okay. Actually, I'm a liar. I need water. Just kidding. Ah. Oh, thank you. Y'all like my water bottle? It's so fucking pretty. Look at it. It's so shiny. Squirrel. Squirrel moment. It's so shiny. Okay, done. Amazon. Oh, man. Okay. Ugh. Just don't leave the water in for more than 24 hours. Otherwise, you'll get copper poisoning, and we don't want that, okay? We don't want that. Copper is good for you in 6. Okay, Leo, what should we do? How do we know? How do we know this is? Okay, so how you'll know who this is about is you felt like you needed to separate yourself here with the Fool, almost like just kind of walk away from it. You could have felt either juggled by this person if it's a romantic thing, or I'm getting some kind of, like if it's a friendship or a family dynamic, you could have felt like there was a double standard, or that they chose someone else's side over you, or something along those lines. You're also going to feel some type of sense of rejection, or did, over whoever this is. So that's how you'll know who this is about. Anything else? 7 of Wands, the Star. You felt like it was best for you to walk away, like I said here, in order to heal. Okay. All right, cool. So that's how you'll know who this is. What should you know about them? How do they feel now? Confused. 2 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. Ha! They can't let it go for some reason. 8 of Wands. They're wanting to reach out. They might feel like it's best not to. Yeah, this High Priestess just came out, so keeping quiet. It eats them alive, though, to be quiet. All right, so what do they want to say? This is where it gets tricky with the oracle shit, because most of them, like I said, go in the way of love. Love. I was careless with you. What did you want? I lied to you. You let me down. You let me down. What? So they blame you. I don't know how to feel. My life is not together as it seems. I can't do this, and I hope that you can forgive me one day, and I'm not over you. You let me down. So they blame you for what? For them juggling, or what? Again, this is where it gets a little, like I said, romantic-ish. I feel the sexual tension. Obviously, if this is like a sibling rivalry, you wouldn't feel that, right? Because this is not Game of Thrones. So, oh my God. We are not right for each other came out in reverse. They might have said something. Why can't I talk? Did you block them? Did they block you? Did they say that you guys had differences and you can't, you know, I don't know. What the hell? I miss hearing your voice. Oh, Lord. Okay, so what else should you know? I don't know. What else do you want to know about it? So that's how they feel. Do we want to know the outcome? I don't know. How else do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? It's another sexual card. Vacation. You will be traveling soon? What? Were they planning a trip with you? Were they planning to come see you? I don't understand. What the hell? Yep. Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords. I don't know if you planned the vacation with them, if you talked about traveling with them, if you live at a distance, or like even if it's not a physical distance, maybe emotionally distant. There's some kind of action here, or wanting some kind of action here, but there's some kind of pain in regards to that. I don't usually like it when this comes out together, because usually when someone's acting out of a space or place of pain, that's not good. Oh God, it gets worse. And the Knight of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. An irrational knight at that. Not one that, is thinking clearly or anything like that. So that's a little sketchy. Well, I don't know what else you'd want to know about it, but... Do we want to know more? I don't know. I can't be on here for 3-4 hours like I usually am. Oh man, I can't do it. Hang on. What else do they feel? I guess what's going on in their lives. Eye candy came out, but it was like sliding around in reverse. So I don't know. I feel like there was a lot of attraction here. I feel like if this is a romantic thing, I feel like you changed their type. What? What? You changed their type? I don't know. Maybe they were into blondes and now they're into brunettes. I don't know. What the hell? That makes no sense. Oh my God. I'm aging myself, but you know the song, I Like Big Butts? That song just popped in my head. So I don't know if you have a badonkadonk or what, but yeah. What? This is so weird. No good ones. There is someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. So, and fated to be alone. Gave up on love because you think you're meant to be alone. That's not true. So whoever this is, they're, yeah, lone wolf, huh? Are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? I'm putting this shit away. What the hell? Who do y'all fuck with? I don't understand. If y'all would just go out and get some gardens and some chickens and a dog, everything would be fine. Aries. Sorry. Oh, man. Outcome and advice. I feel like that's the outcome and advice of what I do earlier, though, like in your single readings. Not single, but like your individual. No? We want to do that too? I mean, I can. All right, fuck it. Oh, Jesus. Hang on. Let me go back. All right, hang on. All right, what's the outcome of this situation with Leo? What the hell? Ah! Mature man came out in reverse. So it doesn't matter if they're a masculine or not, whoever, a masculine or not, a male or not, either somebody was immature or was not emotionally, I don't know. I'm getting emotionally available, emotionally mature. They might have, I'm feeling like there was an age gap with somebody, but they didn't act their age. It was like more their shoe size. I'm bringing back the old insults. Act your age, not your shoe size. Expectation, false person. Ah, what? thoughts. Yeah, this person, like I said, they do. Earlier I said, you know, how they were in the Two of Swords, confusion over, and it was eating them alive not to reach out. This is that. So they're holding back. I don't like that the false person came out. It don't, like I said, it looks like they blame you. Whatever lie they can tell themselves to, yeah, oh Lord, to get over them, to get over you. Huh. Distant horizons and then thief right after false person and thoughts. I feel like they made you out to be the devil. What? Courtship, or maybe a... It bothers them. Courtship and then coffin came out, so ending, great fortune. And then that's with thief as well. They might have talked shit about how you spend money as well. They might even called you promiscuous or unloyal. And if you, I don't know, it almost looks like you have, like they would say that you didn't have respect for them, or they possibly even lied, said you cheated. If you did, I don't know. If you're not, I don't know. But that's what they're telling themselves. I would, my personal advice would be to do what you're doing with the Fool card. And when I said, you know, separating yourself and healing with the Temperance card, I would not entertain this. There's no like remorse. There's no accountability. There's no, oh my God, maybe I was in the wrong here. Maybe I'm the reason why they walked away. There's none of that. It's all blaming you. So my advice would be absolutely fucking not. Okay. What the fuck? Oh my God. Aries. Sorry. Y'all, I cannot do 11-minute reads for everybody. I gotta figure this out. Okay, hang on. Aries. Let's do that faster, please. Aye. How will you know who this is about? Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Chariot. I have Four of Wands. Were you in a commitment with them, lived with them, talked about it, imagined it, something like that? The Seven of Wands is over the Sun card, so they could have had either issues with depression, maybe a vitamin D deficiency. They're a little, I don't want to say pessimistic or anything like that, but it's a little bit of a downer. With the Seven of Wands is over the Sun, it's like having a hard time, you know, seeing always like the good. They might have been a glasses half empty kind of person. Okay. They might have had Saturn. Oh no, don't fall. Please don't fall. Oh. Saturn in Leo or something like that. I don't know. What the hell? For the Ace of Wands, we've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles is upright. Five of Cups. I do feel like there was coming together, and it almost feels like back and forth, a lot of it for a while, because the Ace of Wands is normally pretty good if sustained. I was hoping to see some better cards here, but this doesn't look great in all honesty. So I don't know what this is to you, or who this is. But it looks like something or someone is a little bit materialistic or concerned about money and the loss over some type of investment in this. So there was forward movement and then there wasn't. Okay, that's pretty cliche, so all right. The Tower, they could have... The Tower, the Eight of Cups, the Magician, the Empress, and the Devil. You felt like they shook up your world, like you had to leave for some reason. You could have felt like this person was manipulative or put on a persona, like a facade that they weren't. It almost feels like covert narcissism, in all honesty, especially next to the Devil. You might have called this person a narcissist or, you know, whatever. The point is like you viewed them as to be toxic here with the Devil. They could have been a little full of themselves here. I don't know. Now, again, please remember, I'm looking at the perception of you, not what they actually are. So if you're cross-watching, relax. I'm not calling you that. So what do you need to know about this person? Well, how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Oh, man. Move on. They feel like they should move on. Water sign, maybe. They feel like they should have moved on for some reason. Huh. Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. And then moving. Like I said, that Four of Wands, change of residence, moving in with your partner, that is there. Interesting. Huh. I don't know what happened. I'm confused as fuck. Well, how do you feel about them? Patience. They'll be back. It's that back and forth shit I was talking about. Yeah, somebody's playing games. I don't know which one of you it is. I got burnt. What was it? Easter. So I'm itching my ears because my ears are burnt and they're peeling, which is so ridiculous. I look like I don't know, an animal. What do you call them? A snake. Shedding its stuff. That was so articulate. Oh my God. Losing sleep. If you were romantically or intimately involved with this individual, it looks like the sex was good. The sex was good. It also looks like somebody, I don't like trap when it comes out after sex because somebody could have been trying to, you get my gist, right? Romance is also here. Yeah. What is that? Round and round, cycles, triggers, and lessons. My way, ego. Yeah, left you hanging. All right. Who is playing the games? I don't know. So what else do you need to know? What's the outcome? Let's get the outcome. What is the outcome of this shit show? Change just came out sideways, so I wouldn't bet on any changing because otherwise it would come out in reverse. Despair. That's the ending. Concern over ending. I already said all this, Spirit. What the hell? There we go again with the loss. Poverty. It's almost like trying to rebuild what was lost, is what I'm getting. Which would make sense with the Seven of Pentacles. The house again. Someone explain. Does this make any fucking sense? The mature woman came out sideways. Somebody could have had another option here that usually represents the third party in this deck. Whether it's a male or female, I don't know or care, but it's the third party. Yeah, that's something, because courtship just came out in reverse. There's some kind of ending here in regards to a possible, like I said, third party. Now, I don't know if you actually talked about living with this individual or moving in together, or if you just spent time together in each other's homes or what exactly, but I don't know. So it's not telling me what the outcome is other than that, unless it hasn't played out for you, and then that would be the outcome. I hope that's already happened, because if I'm predicting that for you, I am Sorry. Air hug. And that's my serious face. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to think. Did we do this one? No. How do I feel about you? I hid who I really am from you came out. I scared myself that day. What? I wish things could be different. I can't get enough of you. Yeah, there goes the sex again. Told you. They like it. You were the best thing in my life, and I never used to look at you in that way, and I'm sorry. Did they verbalize they were sorry, though? I want to be more than friends, and I hope you're happy for me. What? You let me down. Here we go again. What? I lied to you? What? I don't really know you and I'm different now? What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna put that away. Did I do this one? Something about a move. I don't understand. It's safe to make the move you're considering. What are you doing? Sometimes they still feel connected to you here, even though there's some kind of distance. And I'm sorry I didn't believe you. What? You might be seeing, I don't know, repeating numbers or something like that, or certain songs. What? Time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity, and it's time to make a decision about this relationship. All right. My ear itches so bad, y'all. What the hell? That's it. The end. What the hell? Y'all deal with some crazy shit. Y'all know that? Oh my God. I should have popped popcorn. All right, Saggy. All right. How do you know who this is? Sag, you've got the 10. What are you? The 7 of Swords is trying to pop out. 10 of Swords, 4 of Swords, the Page of Wands, and then the 7 of Swords was hollering at me. You feel like this person has a bad habit of repeating something that is hurtful, not only to you, but to themselves. Okay. There's some kind of wish for healing here on this person. However, what's interesting though is that you're still interested in this partnership for some reason with the Page of Wands. So I have to ask, if they're so toxic, why are you still interested? Why the 10 of Swords? The Empress came out sideways. Ace of... Who did that just come out for? Was it Leo or Aries? I forget. It just came out. Ace of Swords and then the 7 of Swords. That just came out with somebody here. I don't like that this is coming out on your side. You're showing me you're hurt. You're also showing me you're not really taking... You're not seeing the bigger picture here for some reason. You are taking some kind of action or the wanting to. But again, it is a bit self-sabotaging. So I don't know if you're trying to not really pay attention to what you contributed to the of this matter, or... And it almost looks like you're trying to pin it on them. Now, again, roles can be reversed, so maybe they're doing it to you. I have no idea. Let me see the Four of Swords. The Temperance, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. It looks like this individual is doing their best to heal here, take some time to themselves. But what's interesting here is the Seven of Cups. Now, I don't know if they're focusing on another... It almost feels like they're redirecting their energy to focus on someone else or something else at this time. I do feel like it's grounding and very healing with the Temperance and the Four of Swords. So I don't know what it is they're doing, but all right. Page of Wands, the Devil. Queen of Wands, the Sun. The Three of Pentacles. You're showing me, like I said, your energy is being pulled still. Like I said, you're still paying attention to whoever, whatever this is. You're going to get mad. Because the Devil is attached to your card, the Queen of Wands. It looks like, I'm telling you, it looks very much like you're blaming whoever, whatever this is. Now, again, roles can be reversed. Don't come for me. Relax. I don't know. It's just their your perception of the situation is what I'm seeing, and their perception. And then I look at the snapshot, like the energy here. So energetically speaking, it looks like, it doesn't look like you're that innocent. Okay. Now again, I'm going to say it for like the 20th time. Roles can be reversed. Okay. All right. So how do they feel? How do they feel about you? No strings. They might have felt like you were holding something over their head. Like, I don't know if you did something for them or like a fake, I don't know. But it almost feels like whatever was coming from you, there was some kind of expectation or strings attached. What? They're feeling like this was like some kind of soul contract or a karmic lesson. That they saw your true colors. Oh, my Lanta, this is getting crazy. That you have some kind of toxic lifestyle. What? Getting readings. What the hell? It almost feels like they felt trapped in the whole situation. I don't know if kids are involved somehow, some way. Yeah, trapped. Look. Trapped. I'm sorry. But they felt pressured for some reason while they were in the dynamic with you. Now, I don't know if y'all are still in the dynamic or not or what, but it looks like, it doesn't feel like it. So, all right. How do you feel about them? How sad you feel about them? Whoa. Some of you felt like there was potential there, but now you're feeling like you just need to let it go. That your intuition was making you aware of some kind of, I don't know, red flags or something. Compromise, forgive, and work it out. Interesting. And vacation came out again. And then traveling is here as well. I don't know if you planned on traveling with this individual, if you... I have no idea. Wanted to move. Distance was actually right after moving. Interesting. I have no idea. Y'all are... I don't know why I try to figure y'all out. Time apart, distance will help bring clarity. And then the... synchronicity card came back out, so you might be seeing repeating numbers, angel numbers, or songs, certain songs coming on or something like that. Some of them feel like they're reviewing. Yeah, there's something going on with their healing with the review. I should have said what I didn't say. Please take care of yourself. Oh, Lord. And do you want me around? What should they have said? Obviously, that's going to vary from person to person, but I'll try and get the gist of it. Three of Pentacles, that they wanted something to work out here. King of Swords, they never felt included. Ooh, they felt attacked. What? They felt a sense of being controlled or attacked or held to a different... What the fuck? Three of Pentacles, King of Swords, Five of Swords, the Emperor. They felt a sense of being controlled. And like I said, a feeling of being attacked. So I do feel like they wanted things to work out, but for whatever this group is or whatever this dynamic is or was, this is how they felt. I feel like they felt criticized as well for some reason. Alrighty. Well, that escalated. What's the outcome? Hey, Mojo. I can't see. Poverty. That's not a good outcome. It's not a good outcome at all. Great fortune. Thief. I would be careful. It doesn't look like things are ready to be cooled down just yet. Because poverty, then great fortune come out, thief, and then gift. So, occupation. It looks like if you tried to, say for example, you're not in communication with this individual. If you tried to have a conversation, things would go okay for a minute and then it would just dip right out again for some reason, because the core issue is not being worked on here is what it's showing me. Message. Yeah, it's not being worked on. There's something that needs to be worked on here. Communication for one, but... There's the moving again. Interesting. Yeah, somebody feels trapped in the whole situation. Yeah, they are focused on another connection as of right now. Again, I don't know what that is. It could be another, if this is a romantic thing, it could be somebody else. But if this person, say for example, has kids, the child card didn't come out, but like I said, there's somewhere where there's like some kind of a redirection of energy here, and focusing on that. Now, whether, I just don't know who that is or what that is. Courtship did come out though, like I said, so could be another romantic thing. I don't know. What the fuck? Dun, dun, dun. Taurus. All right, Taurus. How we know who this is? Oh, speaking of Taurus, so I did all of the Earth readings, so those will post tomorrow. Tomorrow? No, Saturday. Should I do it tomorrow? I don't know if I'll release those tomorrow or Saturday. We'll see. We'll see. Hi! So there's something... You felt a little undecided on whether or not you wanted to commit to this. And I do feel like this is a newer thing or a new chapter within something here. But why they lost? The Emperor, Five of Wands. Yeah, you were undecided. Ooh. Knight of Swords, Two of Wands. You wanted to take your time here. Like I said, you were not necessarily sure. You wanted time to, I don't know if it's see... like get to know this person or to see if it's something that you wanted to commit to. But I do feel like you were trying to choose between two. And I don't know if it's two options that you had in whatever this is. If this is to believe or not to believe, to commit, to not commit. I have no idea. But there's some kind of a choice you had here. And yeah, let me see the Hierophant then. Eight of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. They were doing the same thing. Whoever this is, felt fine when they're on. This is the type of person that feels fine when they're on their own. But when they try to co-regulate with someone, they have a hard time doing that. If you don't know what that means, Google it. The video is going to be long enough already. But it almost looks like they were overthinking as well, but not in the way that you were. It looks like in the way of, I'm okay on my own. Do I really want to have someone else or something else here to worry about? Kind of looks like that. Let me see the Ace of Swords. Now, I don't know. No! Damn it, I can't see it. Come back. 10 of Swords came out in reverse. Okay. 7 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so you very well may have, like I said, had some kind of choice here. You could have been recently out of something that you hadn't let go of yet or hadn't healed yet. I don't know. That's how you'll know who this is. So, well, you had 2. So do we go into the new or the old? What do y'all want, the new or the old? Someone answer me, damn it. There's like a minute delay on this. I'm sorry. I'm impatient. How do you feel about energy number 1? Aye. Narcissist, someone is too full of themselves, but it came out in reverse. So you might have felt like somebody was very giving, or you could have falsely accused them of, or called them a narcissist. Water sign popped out. Health. And divorce. Yeah, there was a breakup. Like I said, that 10 of Swords, there was some kind of ending there, but not healing it, or I don't know, not being completely over it. So somebody was freshly out of something. Sex was good. Intuition. Pregnancy. Oh, my Lanta. Is someone preggo? Y'all, I have a whole litter of children. If you are not ready to have kids, or like, you know, dying to have one, like that is your sole mission on earth, they're a lot of work. I love them. It's the most rewarding thing I would ever do. Don't get me wrong. But do not do it unless that is something you really want to do. Okay? Because there's so many people out there that should not have kids. Okay, I'm going to say that right now. Please forgive yourself. What? I should have said what I didn't say. Thank you for making amends. The intuition card, that came out with that one too. Did I even tell you that? Because I was yapping, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, the intuition card, I promise. I'll shut up. Oh, man. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. See, nobody listens to me. I said that already. There's something you need to heal from, whatever. Trust. Take care of yourself. An apology. You can expect the apology that you want to hear. This person is torn on whether or not to reach out to you, or you are the one that's torn on whether or not to reach out to them. I don't know. What? Is it the old person or the new person, though? Are we torn to reach out in the old? 6 of Swords is in reverse. If it came out this way, I've been like, nah, you're gone. But like, this way, yeah, it's the old person you're thinking of. What about the newer person? Knight of Swords, 5 of Wands is in reverse. The Emperor's in reverse. Well, that's interesting. That almost looks like leaving a controlling situation. Huh. What? I have no idea. Y'all are weird. I don't know what's happening. All right, let's see. Let's see the older energy. Older energy, older energy. Did I do this one already? Did I do this already? No. See, y'all, my ADD is like so hard tonight. I'm sorry. Ah, I can't do this. Came out sideways. You let me down. Oh. What did you want from me? I regret lying to you, and my life is not as together as it seems. As together. I don't know why, but it feels grammatically incorrect. I know you don't feel the same. What did they lie about? 10 of Wands. Oh, they lied to you. They said they wanted to let this go. Huh. Like this was too hard to bring together, or, you know, whatever, because I can't do this. 10 of Wands is like literally that energy of like, oh my God, how much longer? But that's what they lied about. Wanting to move on or letting this go. So that's how, all right, King of Pentacles, the Hermit. They could have been introverted and really focused on their career, their money. I don't know. This is wild. I've been here before with others. I feel the sexual tension. I pretend I don't care. I know I messed up everything and we're not right for each other. I feel like they said that to you somehow, some way, and that you, I don't know, somebody said it. And now they feel like it's too late to reach out, that too much time has passed. Okay. Whale. Did we do this one? Yeah, we did that one. All right, what's the outcome? Where are you? Ah! Money's good. Journey. Looks like you're traveling sometime soon, or they are. Somebody is. Privileged lady. Journey and pathway came out. Sudden wealth. Lovers. The marriage. Ooh, there's the newer one. Or if this isn't the newer connection you're focused on, I know this sounds like forever, but this is a 2-year card, the pathway. You're going to end up meeting someone here with this Lover's card, and then it growing into marriage, some type of commitment. Holy shit, did y'all see that? Oh my God, I can't even reach it. Oh, community flipped out ridiculously. Why? Oh. Distant horizons came out in reverse. So there's somebody around you or near you here. What's the significance of that? Expectation, 3 months. Concern. So I don't know if you've had some kind of argument or falling out with somebody in your inner circle, or even this person themselves, but within the last 3 months or within the next 3 months, there's going to be something either being done or said, and there's going to be quite a bit of stress over that, whatever that is. But there's a desire here to kind of close the distance, or I'm getting removing the rose-colored glasses. So whatever that may be, I don't know. False person, yeah, I feel like you're, like I said, removing the rose-colored glasses here. Ugh. I feel like whoever that the one that left, I feel like the one that initially left, or like initiated the separation here, something like, I don't know what I'm picking up on, is trying or tried to connect to others here. And it's like, it doesn't ever seem to really work out. Because this does not feel like your energy. This was feeling like your energy. It almost feels like you've been like glowing up ever since they left. All right. Again, you could have been the one to leave, but they initiated it by, you know, I don't know, being a liar or a cheater, or I don't know what they did. But you get my drift. Someone initiated it, and whoever the one that initiated it is connecting to others, and they're not happy with who they're connecting with. Okay, Capricorn. Bum, dum, da-dum. I did not mean to do that. Some of you could have married that person, gotten married, gotten engaged, something like that. I meant to go bum bum ba-dum, and then it came out like the fucking wedding thing. Weird. Weird. 5106. No, just kidding. Okay. All right, Capricorn. How do we know who this is? Go in. Dun, dun. Capricorn, you've got the Sun card, the Temperance, Knight of Swords. Oh, yes. I have been trying to pop my neck for days. Days. I don't want to hear it. It feels so good. All right, so why the Sun card? This looks good. Page of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Wands. You see happiness as a possibility here, but for some reason you're hesitant with the Two of Wands. Why? Ace of Swords, Two of Cups, the Hierophant. You don't know if you're ready for this. This looks like an individual that wants to take things to the next level here with the Hierophant and the Two of Cups. Now, granted, I don't know what this is to you. So say, for example, you are not in a relationship with anybody. You're not seeing anybody. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, look at your job stuff, okay? Is your job going well? Because this looks like they're wanting, maybe keeping an eye on you here to see if they're wanting to offer you some type of promotion down the line. There's some type of view of longevity here. I don't know what this is to you. Please keep that in mind, okay? Now let me see the Knight of Swords. So I don't know if you're not ready necessarily for that responsibility. If you're not ready, I don't know what it is. For the Knight of Swords, we've got the Justice, the Devil, the Hermit. Oh my God. The Empress is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody has a hard time balancing things out within themselves. I do feel like it might be you. And I don't know if this is emotionally, mentally, spiritually, what exactly it is, but there is some kind of, I'm getting mood swings. So you could be happy, and then it almost feels like you get highs and lows, which we all do, but it feels a little, the reason, let me explain why I'm getting it, because I don't want people to be like, what the fuck? This is an irrational card, okay? It's mood swings, aka mood swings. Now this one, okay, this one came out first. So this is the balance, obviously the lack of balance with the Devil and within self. Now again, Queen of Pentacles is all about self. This is a self-nurturing, loving, caring kind of card. And you have the option here. Like I said, there's something here where you feel like, is this imposter syndrome where something seems or feels too good to be true, so you're going to sabotage it? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know if that made sense to you. Again, roles can be reversed, so maybe it's this person where you're like, oh my God, were they, I don't know. How do you feel about this person? Why do I feel another energy? Hang on a second. Ah, there you are, you fucker. You are unsure whether or not to go in this direction or to repeat something here with the wheel. Something or someone you have a lot of love for. But you have a lot of history here with that person. You also feel like whoever this was kind of shook your world up here with the Tower card. So that's the other energy I was just picking up on. I was like, wait a minute, what am I picking up on? It was literally right beneath the cards that came out. So you might feel like you've already mostly kind of given up or let go of whoever that is or was, but they are still like, it feels like on the outskirts of your energy. So, okay. Did I get this one? Talking about this newer energy. Closing this cycle and running. That Two of Wands where I said you might feel like that. So like I said, running and sabotaging it. I was asking about them towards you, not... This older one is coming through again. The Goodbye and Blocked came out. Did somebody have a sketchy past? Because handcuffs came out first and now the police station. Secrets. Marrying. Somebody, I'm telling you, somebody's a little irrational with that. Knight of Swords. The mood swings. There's something going on here. Somebody acts very, like... I don't want to say unhinged, but a little bit of that. I feel like whoever this is, that other energy, somebody can act out of character. Let's say that. Well, how does the other one feel about you? No, this one. Chaser. The first one was Runner, and now we have Chaser. I'm gonna let y'all figure it out. I'll just pull the cards. I'm not playing... I'm not playing Sherlock Holmes tonight, okay? Sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. That's what I just said. No one trusts me. Nobody believes me. What the hell? Y'all are crazy. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. Reveal, I want to tell you the truth. I hope you haven't given up on us. What the fuck? I'm going to just read the cards and you can place them how they feel fit because it's a shit show. Manifest. Be careful with that. Who was that? Was that yours? I think that was your reading I did earlier. Self-fulfilling prophecy. I just got that. I don't know if that was you or... Fire sign. Could be a fire sign here. Or somebody that has fire in their chart. Challenges. Open up your heart. Yeah, we got that. So with the whole runner chaser thing. All right, what's the outcome? family room. There could have been a third-party situation. That's too many. Hang on. Or an interfering family member. Somebody's mother didn't like someone. Or a mother figure, or someone that is a mother, or acted like a mother. I don't fucking know. What? Yeah, what? Mature woman. Distant horizons, community, concern, courtship. Yeah, it's like somebody was saying that they didn't like this person. They were concerned about it. What the fuck? Thoughts? Bad health. Yeah, they didn't agree. What? They could, if you were recently out of something, they could have said it was too soon to start dating. You know? I have no idea what this is. Like you just went through an ending, let that heal or something, or I don't know if I can know. This makes no sense to me. Gift, change. It almost feels like it feels like there was a whirlwind romance, and then the other one feels more time consuming. Whirlwind romance. I don't know. The outcome doesn't look great, just to be honest. There's thoughts about coming back around and possibly trying to change things, but it still ends with the coffin and the bad health card, so I would say no. Oh man. What the hell? Well, thank you for clearing that up. So, what the hell? That escalated. All right. 10220. All right. Virgo. Get in there. The Hierophant. So it could have been a Taurus or somebody with earth or fire placements. Somebody that acted like they wanted commitment, but it looks like... Let me see the Hierophant. Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers. Somebody acted like they wanted commitment, but they were still playing the fields. Acting like a... You know. Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords, Ace of Wands. And then what's crazy is that the other one... Were you both doing it? Or is this all them? It's like it got too hard to try and, yeah, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. This got, I feel like this might have ended already. This is an energy that likes to pop in and out whenever it's convenient for them. I do feel like there was more than likely someone else if this is a romantic situation. If it's not, if this is like a friend or a family dynamic, it almost feels like choosing another side here from time to time, or I don't know. It just does not look good. It feels very much like it's too hard and too painful to get this to where it would need to be in order to be in a healthy place. Like too much water has gone under the bridge. So whoever that is to you. What the hell? All right. How do they feel about Virgo? That's a lot. It's a lot of feelings. We're going to put them all back. Vacation's at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if you planned on taking one with them or talked about traveling or something like that. I don't know. Late night. Let go. They feel like they need to let go of this, but Again, so honeymoon came out. Now, I'm not necessarily getting honeymoon unless you talked about getting married to this person, or attended a wedding with them, but I'm being more so drawn to the airplane. So again, because that vacation came out earlier. Someone has to tell you something's at the bottom of the deck. Confession. Guardian, a lost loved one watches over you. I feel like I'm getting someone's grandmother. What? I'm getting someone's grandmother is in the building. And get ready to be wined and dined. If this is I don't know if they're unsure about coming forward or what exactly. What is this about? Get ready to be wined and dined. Five of Pentacles. High Priestess. The Wheel. Three of Wands. It's almost like not... Did somebody cancel on something? What the fuck is this? I don't understand. It almost feels like either committing to... I don't know if this is a date, if this is a promise or whatever, and then ghosting somebody or changing the plans or something like that, but someone took that shit to heart. I don't know what I'm picking up on. I have no idea. All right, so what's going on with them now? I'm getting a headache. Ugh. Under pressure? Yeah, my headache. How do they view you? Somebody was left hanging, like I said. Left you hanging, no closure, no contact, left on red. Some of them view you as having some kind of a toxic lifestyle, or vice versa, you view that as them. Someone feels like they're under... Wow, okay. Under pressure here. Living in the moment. Again, I'm being drawn to the beach. Something about a vacation for somebody. I don't know. Losing sleep. Sex. Obviously, if this is not a romantic one, don't take the sex, please. But yeah. Huh. Married. You could have very well talked about getting married. I don't know. Virgo. Please take care of yourself. You'll get through this. I regret the time we lost is here. I am with our ancestors just popped out. Yeah, there's something about someone's grandmother. I have no idea what... I watch you with your family. I'm telling you, the guardian thing with... Oh, you can't even see the cards. Sorry. I'm with our ancestors. Guardian came out earlier in this deck. Somebody's watching over your family. And I'm with our ancestors. I watch with your family. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know. What the hell? All right. Virgo. How do they feel? I need security, and I don't know how to feel. All right, well, that's kind of a necessity to kind of figure. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Just right there. I hide my feelings. It's very redundant. All right. I wish I had treated you better, and I hope you can forgive me one day. pretend I don't care. I fantasize about you. I want to tell you so much, and I've been here before with others. We're not right for each other, and I feel the sexual tension. So for some of you, this could have been, like I said, just a sex thing with that Knight of Wands that came out earlier. I'd be careful. That's just me. Where'd my kipper go? Oh, just kidding. Oh, man. Hello. Oh, damn. I don't know if you're, like I said, traveling. I don't know what this is, or if you're doing something like, I almost said illegal. I meant legal. Or getting some kind of paperwork or passports or visas or something. But whatever this is, it looks like it's going to, or even buying a house here. There's something to do with some kind of documentation. It does look like it's going to go in your favor here with the sudden wealth card, the house, and then the expectation card. So that looks nice. There's some kind of an ending. Oh, lie. So it's either... Did I speak too soon? There's going to be a delay. So you have these really good cards, and there's an expectation of it working out within the next 3 months. There is some kind of an ending here, expectation of it ending with no blips. But the courthouse card comes out in reverse. So there's some kind of delay, but again, it's coming here with the great fortune. So it is going to work out, whatever that is to you. Family room. There's the self, what do you call it? Emotional suppressing card. Someone in your circle, yeah, or was in your circle. Children could be involved somehow, some way. The courtship card and the marriage card just came out. So, what? German message. What? This is weird. Unless there was a third party situation, I don't know how to make sense of this, because it looks like somebody was dating someone's person. Dating, or if this is something that's, I don't want to say new, but that's going to happen eventually. It almost looks like an oops baby. While dating and then growing to something more. Because again, the marriage, mature man, message, and then high honor. I do not recommend that at all. If you have any control over that, which, you know. Yeah. Please. Yeah. What the fuck? Why did I get on here tonight to do this? What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Aquarius, what the hell? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Aquarius. Okay. These readings are fucking wild. I'm like trying to make sense of it. I'm like, how do all these people, like, I don't understand these situations. These people watch me, and I'm like, go get chickens and a dog. So I don't understand how, I don't know. It's funny. Well, I mean, not funny. The situations aren't funny, but the irony is funny that I'm like, this is why I have chickens and a dog. I feel like I'm digging myself a hole. So I'm gonna shut up now. Fuck. Aquarius, how do you know who this is? Temperance. Seven of Wands. Ace of Wands. So somebody that wasn't wanting to heal something that they needed to. What? Yeah, they were holding back. Oh, Lord. This is somebody that had quite a bit of, I don't know if this is childhood trauma or an unhealthy attachment style or something, but there's a lack of healing here. The Seven of Wands is showing up here. Granted, roles, like I said, can be reversed. It is showing up on your side, to be honest with you. Don't come for me. But for some reason, I was wording it like it was them. So for some of you, like I said, it could be reversed. Someone had issues here with needing to heal and not doing it. Instead, it's like actually kind of hanging on to it, almost like to the point where it became part of their identity. Judgment. Oh, Six of Cups, Two of Cups. So whoever this energy is, they were resisting making a decision here because there was a lot of love here. There's a lot of history. And I feel like eventually somebody was forced to make some kind of a decision here. Ace of Wands, we've got the Wheel, the Eight of Cups, the Three of Wands. Somebody was forced to make a decision to walk away. Eventually. It took a while, but yeah. So that's how you'll know who this is. I don't know who's who because I was wording it kind of weird. So pile number 1, 2, and 3. The third one is the energy between, like, how it plays out or played out. I should probably start explaining that in the beginning of the readings, huh? Sorry. How do they feel about you, Aquarius? Well, honeymoon phase came out in reverse, so they feel like that's over. Open up your heart. Guardian just came back out. They feel like you're emotionally closed off. So maybe it is you that's not healing here. Open your heart. It will help you attract more love. So this is how they feel about you. They also feel like they should move on. So it's almost like I wish you the best, but I'm not sitting around and waiting for it kind of energy. That's a lot. Someone pray go. Why did these cards keep coming out? Y'all, dang. No glove, no love. Massive regrets. Police station. Again with the fucking police. I just realized I was doing the same thing this guy's doing. What the fuck? Fucked up came out. Over you. Married. Somebody was married? Left you hanging? What? Someone might be a drinker. What the fuck? Y'all are wild. Why? Why? How do I feel about you? That's too many. Please take care of yourself. Nobody listens to me. I'm psychic. I said that, fuckers. Do you still feel me? I wasn't thinking. Sometimes I didn't know what to do. Well, you know, picking up a bottle's probably not the best idea. Just saying. I don't know why I said that. I'm not coming back. All right. You're so easy to see through. I want to tell you how I feel, and I'm afraid to contact you. We're not right for each other. I've been here before with others, and I fear that you will reject me. I got a headache. Who are y'all dealing with, man? Like, what the fuck is happening? Let me get the outcome of this. Poverty, that's not a great outcome. Courthouse. I'm looking at it crazy because that other card came out with the police. Great fortune, message of concern. Privileged lady. Thoughts. Main female. Ooh, did somebody have options here? Special person. Somebody might have worked for the government or the police department or something legal. Legal. Enhance. Please tell me you've seen Super Troopers. Enhance. Enhance. Okay, I'm aging myself. Sorry. Someone could have had like really bad... I don't know if this is like a mental... I don't know if this is anxiety, depression, something like that. I don't know. What the hell? False person, expectation, 18 months, despair. It almost looks like the one that got away. It could have been everything and it fell apart. Due to someone's insecurities. Holy shit. These are wild. Oh my god. I should probably do like a preface for these readings. Was that it? Yeah, that was it. Oh my goodness. Y'all are scared to hear them? I'm scared to do them. What the hell? Universe, give me one good one, please. At least one, please. Please. That would be nice. All right. Libra, how will you know who this is? Should have changed the title. If you had a falling out with somebody, what is it that you need to know about them? Because they're all about something falling out. Oh my god. Libra, Libra, Libra. Knight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Nine of Swords. You would feel like this person would come towards you, and then it almost feels like they would give and give and give, and then they would retract a little bit here. And it would put you in your head. What? Let me see if I was... Oh, I almost said Five of Swords. Five of... What are you? Pentacles. The Hermit, the Star, the Judgment card. They could be going through quite the life change. I don't know if this is... This is someone that has, one, abandonment wounds or an unhealthy attachment style. Two, because it's attached, not only, one, it's there, the Five of Pentacles, but two, it's attached to the Hermit. These are what I just discussed, but again, within self here. This is the need for some type of healing here with the Star card and taking time for self. But the problem is that, and then we have the Judgment over this. So why are we going in on something knowing we're not ready? Hurt people hurt people. So they might have jumped into something and then been like, oh, I'm not ready to date. I just went through this or that, or I'm, you know, damaged, or I'm blah, blah, blah. Whatever the excuses that they used. I see that they are telling the truth, but why the fuck did they start something that they knew from the beginning they weren't ready for? That's annoying. Eight of Cups, yeah, so then they dipped, or you dipped. Five of Swords, because I called you that. All right. Not you, but the Five of Pentacles, that. Eight of Cups, Five of Swords, Nine of Cups. This person is not emotionally available. Like, not even a little bit. Like, no. And your intuition was telling you that, I feel like, because of the High Priestess here. And that's why you ended up being put in your head, because you're like, well, if they aren't, then why are they coming forward? Yeah, but why'd they pull back? Because exactly what your intuition said. Look, the Seven of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Further confirmation that, you know, this is... I'm curious if they had someone else and they were just using this, I don't want to say as an excuse, because I do feel like they went through something. And let me just say this. No one's trauma is their fault. Nobody deserves to get, you know, betrayed or fucked up or, you know, whatever. But as an adult, your healing is your responsibility. And this person is not taking responsibility for that. So let me just put it that way, okay? At least not at this time. And if you're cross-watching, I don't know, maybe roles are reversed. Someone's not taking accountability for it because they're just going out there and flinging their little thing-a-lang everywhere. And using it as an excuse like, oh, I'm hurt. Okay, and? Thing-a-lang, what the fuck? What? Where did that even come from? So how does this person feel about Libra? Thing-a-lang. Are you going to tell me or not? You. Could be a water sign. There's a vacation again. Caution. Yeah, like I said, there's something your intuition was telling you about here. Those red flags there. Find out more information. Do not overwork yourself, which you were with the 9 of Swords. They would give just enough so that you would be hooked on it. I don't like that. It almost felt like, yeah, things will be fine, things will work out, blah blah blah. Liar. Psycho. Oh, nice. Crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go. I forgot to ask the fucking question. Hang on. Round and round cycles, triggers, lessons, and affair. Let me ask a question. How do they feel about you? Jackass. What? Who was the jackass then? You? Why do they feel like you were? Sweet talk. You might. Prayer, meditation, healing, love, hate. Happily single. Massive regrets. Oh my God. And round is again here. Oh, Lord. What the fuck? This is wild. That's not my Ferris wheel. I go out and I take care of chickens and I plant things until I can't see anymore. I just work here, okay? What the hell? I couldn't tell you face to face came out sideways. So like I said, liar. It didn't come out this way where it's like, I'm just not going to say anything at all. And it didn't come out this way where it's like, well, I'll text you or, you know, withhold that information. It came out this way. So they said something. They're a liar. Like I said, liar. I remember every detail of that day. I was careless with you. I'm not over you. Did they call you a psycho ex or like somebody that won't let the situation go or something? I want you came out in reverse. This person doesn't know what the fuck they want. Oh my God. I need water. They're giving me a headache. Hang on a second. What on earth, y'all? What on earth? I freaking love my water bottle, you guys. Oh my goodness. No! You Inspire Me came out, but it came out in reverse. So I feel like they painted you as some kind of crazy person. What? What? I don't want to get down and get it. Give me a second. Oh my goodness. I hope you can forgive me one day. Sometimes I hear your voice. I pretend you don't mean that much, and in that moment, I did not care. Ah, I got water on it. Hang on. There we go. They do not sound like a winner, okay? No. No ding, ding, ding. Oh, God. Ow. Oh, my ass is stuck to the chair. Hang on. Ow. Shit. What is wrong with me? Okay, hang on. What's the outcome? Libra. The one for it? No. Libra, Libra, Libra. My dog is knocking on my door. Can y'all hear her? I'm almost done. Great fortune. I did not expect that. Change. Mature. What? This is the outcome? She is trying to break down my door. You might actually hear from this person. They might say they want to actually work on things or something. What? I did not expect this. For some of you, this is actually telling me what they did when they first met you. So it's almost like they went through either a divorce or a separation, that they healed from something here. And then after dealing with them, you're like, oh, what? Absolutely not. Now I see why the ex was crazy, or, you know, this or that, whatever. So for some of you, it's that. Now, for some of you, it could actually come out where this person reaches out to you and offers something, some kind of, I don't know. I'm not getting a full-on apology, though. What's this message about? Ten of Wands, sideways. It's like, I don't want to let this go. What? Nine of Swords, I can't stop thinking about you. I want, you know, to give it time, blah, blah, blah. Tower, the Moon, they're a liar. I don't like this person, y'all. Three of Cups, I'm telling you, there's not even an apology here. They're gonna tell you all of the things, and if they do apologize, it's not sincere. So, no. Because it's not here. People lie all the time. Energies, they do not lie. Nope. I feel like you're gonna understand why the ex was crazy. Yeah. Crazy. Oh man. They don't want to see you, they want to see you doing well. They don't want to see you doing well better than them. What the fuck? What? I'm done. Y'all are crazy. Why? Where do you meet these people? Where? I don't know. What the hell? Okay. Gemini. What the fuck? These are wild. Wild, I tell you. Wild. 33, 29. Okay. Gemini, how will you know who this person is? Hi, Mojo. Oh, man. Queen of Cups. Okay. Three of Swords. The Temperance card. Interesting how the Queen of Cups and the Temperance card are facing away from each other. Let me see the Queen of Cups. The Justice card. The World. The Nine of Wands. This feels like an emotionally guarded individual. I do feel like they went through something a little... I almost said tumultuous. Now, usually I say that with the Tower or something a little bit more drastic than the Justice card. But it could be life-changing here. I don't know what exactly that would be. Usually the Justice card is representation of something, either, you know, divorces, marriages, some kind of legal contracts. If you're in the military, PCS orders. I mean, it could be moving in general, leases. It could be a million things. Any type of like government documentation here. So it very well could be something tumultuous here or something life-changing here, especially with the world. But it does feel like they are very emotionally guarded towards you for some reason. Let me see the Three of Swords. I'm getting understanding. I don't know what that means necessarily. Lack of understanding. I don't know. For the Three of Swords, we've got the Knight of Wands, the Three of Wands. Whoa. Eight of Cups is sideways. There's something quite hurtful here with the Three of Swords, but the Knight of Wands, the Three of Wands. So it almost feels like something was done or said out of like a little rash here, and somebody could have decided to leave. Now, I don't know what this is, if this is leaving an argument, leaving the relationship, whatever this dynamic is to you, what have you. Let me see the Temperance card. Six of Swords, yeah. Three of Pentacles, the H Priestess, the High Priestess. This individual, like I said, they're facing away from each other. Eight of Swords. They're facing away. I feel like you guys are not on good speaking terms right now, in all honesty. Now, ouch. It does look like they're feeling the need to walk away from you in order to work on their own healing here. There is someone or something else in their energy that's helping them, I don't know, with some kind of support here. I don't know who or what that is necessarily, but there you go. So that's how you'll know who this is. What? If this dog does not stop... 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry. 1 second. All right. So that's how you'll know who that is. How do they feel about Gemini? Someone else. Now, someone else on your side or their side? They might have felt like you chose someone else over them. Someone is in the middle trying to sabotage this, is what it says at the bottom of the card. So either they feel like you got false information from whoever this is. I don't know. What if there's a third party, if it's a romantic thing? I don't know. How else do they feel? They feel like you want to be compensated. What? Gold digger? Want your money? 1 second. I'm so sorry. Gold digger came out. Now keep in mind, I asked how they feel about you. Manifest, commitment, moving. I feel like, I don't know. If those make sense to you, great. If, I don't know. I'm confused. What? I don't know. Oh, my back. My back hurts, y'all. It's okay if I seem far away. How do they feel about you? I didn't know how to comfort you. Please acknowledge me. Please acknowledge me. Yeah, they feel like they were cut out for some reason. Whoa. I didn't mean what I said, and I know this isn't fair. Okay. How else do they feel? I forgive you. Leaving you hurt me too. I hope I'll see you again sometime and I can't be with you. If this is not a romantic interest, some of you it is, but some of you, this is like some other kind of dynamic where it's like they feel like it's best to leave this relationship behind for whatever reason. Okay, how else do they feel? I'm getting that very strongly. That's like, I forgive you, but I'm not going to put up with it anymore. I don't really know you, and I'll wait for a sign from you. I pretend you don't mean that much. Okay. How do you feel about them? How does Gemini feel about them? Caution. Communicate. I don't know if you're expecting them to communicate with you, or it's funny because it says forgive and work it out. Compromise, forgive, work it out at the bottom of that. So, and the other one was saying I forgive you. I don't know. What the hell? All right, what's the outcome? No. Oh, bitch. Oh my God. Change came out. So there's a vehicle. Usually this has to do with a vehicle, either some kind of repairs or trade-in or buying something new, leasing something. I don't know. Something to do with transportation. Do that again. Thank you. Message, some kind of message in regards to a vehicle. What? Wealthy man, child. Someone very well could be in the middle of this. We've got two masculine energies here. Granted, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a male. Could be, but doesn't always have to be, okay? There could be a child involved. Someone could be working their ass off here. Okay. Nice. Well, it looks good. I'll put it that way. Jesus. Luna. Really? This dog. Hang on. Luna, what the hell? Roll it out. May I help you? Lay down. Platz. Thank you. It looks like somebody's work is picking up here with high honor, privileged lady, and sudden wealth. I like that. So your money looks good. Thoughts. Whoa. There's thoughts about traveling here. That has come out so much tonight. Courthouse. Community. Yeah, there's some kind of a falling out with something here. I don't know if it's in regards to something legal or this inner circle, whatever this dynamic is, but there is some kind of an ending here and the change in a family dynamic here. Someone else, somebody very well could be involved elsewhere. So, alrighty. But, and it also looks really good right here. So there's a message, like I said, I think I said that earlier. Did I say that earlier? Let me see this. Why is the message here after the change? Nine of Pentacles, Five of Cups, the Empress card. Oh, okay. There's some kind of a loss over something tangible or that would have to do with your stability. Very well could be about a vehicle. I hope not, because, or maybe this is over the cost of some kind of vehicle repair or something. Why the child? Because it almost looks like someone is messaging in regards to this. It seems somewhat remorseful because it's the Five of Cups, which is the first time that has shown up tonight. Thank you, Gemini. But it almost looks like I can't do this or that or whatever that is. I don't know. Now, it does look like there's a desire here to collaborate or work together with someone, but at the same time, I feel like that ship is sailing. Now, I'm not sure if that's on your end or their end. It almost looks like there was a desire here because of a child involved, but now it's like I'm not even using that as a reason anymore. Or and if it's not a child, it could be a new beginning or family dynamic, like I said, something here. Interesting. There's some, if this one's a marriage for you, somebody might be wanting to work on the marriage. One might be willing to work on the marriage while the other one feels like that ship is sailed. Okay. What the hell? That was, okay. You're messaging a mechanic? I don't message my mechanic. That's cool. I don't know any mechanics anymore. Oh man. I know Luna and I know my chickens. Oh my god. I have no life. Oh man. Scorpio. Oh my goodness. All right, Scorpio, how will you know who this is? King of Swords, Five of Cups, the Four of Wands. Oh, I love it. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. Y'all know me. I'm going to dig, okay? If there's a red flag, I'm going to find it. Unfortunately, the red flag is you, but we can work with this, okay? I'm sorry. Now, there's someone here in your energy that feels, it gives off protector vibes, which is kind of cool. I like it, but not in a creepy way, like a controlling, overbearing kind of way. It feels like protector, but it also feels not only logical, it feels loving as well because the Queen of Cups is here. There is potential for happiness here with the Sun card, and I do feel like they give you quite a bit of energy here with the Page of, Wands, mixed with the King and Queen here. Now, what's interesting here is I'm actually feeling you are emotionally guarded here, but we'll come back to that. Now, with this one, I feel like you have a tendency to anticipate the worst. And I know, what's the saying? Pot call kettle black, or kettle calling the pot black. You know what I mean? Okay. And I'm not saying that. It's just I'm going to find it in the cards eventually. So don't judge me. But it looks like you have a tendency to see, it's like, well, if I let this turn into something beautiful with the 10 of Cups, I could lose it here with the 5 of Cups. So it's almost like you look back at the past or other situations or whatever it is, and it's like, well, I don't want, that fucking me up again. So it's like, why I need to hold back. So I am getting you're emotionally guarded kind of heavily, in all honesty. Now, again, roles can be reversed. So if it's not you, kudos, but I'm getting it's you, especially attached to the Tower. Now, I do see the potential for happiness, like I said, with the Sun, and now we've got the Four of Wands. There could be talks about either traveling here, or moving in together, or buying a house, or even some type of commitment, or elevating whatever your commitment status is. Commitment status. You know what I mean? But I feel like you are a little hesitant here. Okay? Because you're allowing your mind to get in the way. With the Knight of Swords followed by the Two of Swords. Relax. Okay? Chill out. It looks fine. Everything looks fine. Everything's fine. Oh, man. Hang on. How do they feel about Scorpio? Give it time. Yeah, they feel like they need to give this time, or that they've given this quite a bit of time and they're hoping that things will come play out well. Someone is unavailable. Well, that's you, because I just said that. And then health is here. So let me do that again. How do they feel about you? They might know that you're emotionally unavailable, but again, they're trying to give you time to... I mean, we all know a Scorpio where... I love you guys. You guys need a little bit of time. You're just like... Oh my God. Oh man. Distance. Yeah, there's some kind of travel here. Air sign. They don't feel like it's the right time to be doing whatever this is. This, or for it to be growing more, because it almost feels like it's growing a little too fast for you. So they want to give it time to for whatever reason. And I do feel like it's for you to be more comfortable. So that's nice. Green flag alert. The moving card again. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. I'm not seeing anything horrible with this person, to be honest with you. I'm seeing it with you. And again, not to say it's horrible. It's just, heal that, because how can anything good happen if you don't let it happen to you? You know what I mean? How do you feel? I wish I had treated you better, but it came out in reverse, so that's nice. So they do treat you well. I don't know what comes next. I couldn't let you get close to me. Well, that's you, and I'm happy it's over, and we both know I'm not the one for you. Your pessimism is bleeding all over the place. Stop it. Again, some of you, though, it could be, roles could be reversed. It could be the other way around, and that's how this person treated you. I don't know. And if that's the case, then it's almost like I said, they're anticipating the worst to happen. We both know I'm not the one for you, and they could have ended up walking away. I'm not seeing that, but I do see this tower could end up, if somebody's acting emotionally avoidant to the point where someone else is going to eventually give up, okay? Don't let that be you, okay? Thank you so much. I want to feel that way again. You know how earlier I said looking back at the past or other situations and you don't want that to fuck you up again? At the same time, you do want this, but you're scared. So, okay. I feel the sexual tension. Well, that's nice. At least you're getting laid. I compare others to you. Interesting. Past situations. I want to know, do we do that? I want to know what this tower is. What was this tower to Scorpio? Whoa, that's a lot. I'm sorry, did I wake you up? What was this tower to Scorpio? Runner. Well, like I said, moving on. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's too many. Hang on. Moving on, letting go, loving you, and free. Too late. Yeah, it's your pessimism, dude. Now, again, you could have every fucking right in the world to feel this way. I mean, you do, obviously. But I don't feel like this is the situation that hurt you. So don't make others pay for the mistakes. Don't pay. One day I'm gonna get my sayings right. Don't make people pay for the mistakes of others. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. So yeah. All right. Married's at the bottom of the deck. Again, this four of, I'm telling you, y'all. You're gonna be your biggest blockage. Thank you so much. Oh, God. Not that you're feeling like that, but that you actually had a decent reading. So, thank you. Oh, God. What's the outcome? Please be good. I always get so nervous. I'm like, I don't want to. Unexpected income. House. There's the house again. What the hell? Bad health. There's your stress and anxiety. Pessimism. Travel. 18 months-ish. Message. Mature man. Courtship. Are you dating someone that's actually able to handle you right now? And I don't mean that in like a negative way, but I mean it in a way that they are emotionally available, one, and two, you don't know how to handle it. No one ever talks about this. I said this earlier in a personal reading to somebody. No one ever talks about trying to have your first healthy relationship after a shitty one. I feel like this is that for many of you. This is that right there. Give yourself time. Your central nervous system's fucking shot right now. I don't know if you're going to be meeting this person's child or if you're going to have a kid together. What the hell? That escalated. What? Could be a little bit of an age difference here with the mature man to the main female, or it's a difference in emotional availability. Because, like I said, you're not there yet. Notice I said yet. I'm not raining on your parade. Poverty. Courthouse. Despair. This does not feel like the same. Yeah, it's not the same person. I was like, this does not feel like the same person. And it's not. You are in a connection here with whoever this is. I don't feel like they had your best interest at heart with the false person here. I do feel like they drained your resources. I don't know if this is money, your love, your emotional well-being, your mental capacity, whatever it is, your resources. I feel like they drained the fuck out of you to the point where it put you extremely, like, in your lowest of lows, okay? With the despair card here. I feel like this is the relationship before this one. And if you're currently in this shit show, get out of it because you have something really beautiful coming in, okay? Now, what's interesting here is we have traveling again. So I don't know if this, I don't know how, unless you're planning on 2 different trips, it's got to be the same one, I would assume. I don't know. Let's put this over here. Because you're showing me here a newer one. So unless it's the same trip and you're being introduced to either some family or something here with the marriage and the child, or getting married, I don't fucking know. And now you're getting scared. I don't know. Is somebody gonna pop the question? Is that why all of, I don't know. What the hell? I need more water. I'm dehydrated. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, man. Oh. Cancer. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. That was Luna. She is snoring right now. Are you okay? She's still sleeping. Cancer. Please be good. Please. Oh, man. All right, how will you know who this is? No. The devil. Y'all. The Seven of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I was hoping. Y'all, I tried, okay? I asked. Here we are. So it's the energy that had options. You do view them as quite toxic. Maybe a bit of a commitment phobe. The only thing you guys should be worried about in choosing options are the different types and the different breeds of baby chickens. Okay? I love how I asked for, yeah. Please be good. The devil. Thank you. Maybe it's a Capricorn. I don't know. Doesn't really feel like it with the Seven of Cups. It feels more like I'm gonna do what I want when I want because that's what I want. Oh, God. The Hermit. Yeah, Eight of Swords, the Judgment card. This person might have addictions that they have a hard time facing. Now, I'm not sure, obviously, what that would be, but when it's tied to the Hermit, it is deeply rooted within themselves. I would read their birth chart if you have that information because it feels like they have quite a bit of lessons or hardship in their life to overcome. Not to give them an excuse of how they're acting or anything. Like I've said in a million times, no one's trauma is their fault. But as an adult, healing is your responsibility, okay? So that being said, I'm not seeing that being done here by whoever this is. I do feel like they chose a different option and they are experiencing some kind of heartbreak at this time here. I lied. You see the Knight of Pentacles. Whoa, whoa. The Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, the Nine of Swords. This person might use work or other things to try to bury themselves. Bury their emotions, their feelings. Yeah, it's almost like they're chasing the shiny object. I'm getting, it's like chasing what will give them some kind of, I'm getting money. I'm getting something to do with money here. So I don't know if it was like history with this person, stability, money. I honestly, I don't know. But they have something here to do with having a hard time breaking some kind of addiction. Now, trauma bonding can show up as an addiction. So if this person, say for example, went to I don't know, they went back to a toxic relationship. I have no idea. I'm just using an example. Then more than likely they have a trauma bond. So if you don't know what that is, please look it up. It literally alters your brain to the point where it mimics a heroin addiction, okay? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. I guess we'll find out. But that's what that would mimic. So can show up for sure as the devil. Ah, my leg. Yeah, okay. That escalated. Let's see how they feel about you. Will you ever make things right? Was it you? Or roles flipped here? What happened? I have trouble with intimacy. What? I felt so happy with you. I am recovering. Well, that came out well with the addiction storyline. I am recovering. I trusted you. What? Did you stop enabling them? You're so easy to see through. What? I wish I could share my good news with you. I feel you even though we are apart. Came out in reverse. They might feel like the connection's like fading or something. I couldn't let you get close to me. What just flipped? I don't know. I'm happy that it's over and we're not right for each other. Good Lord. Then why do they want you to make things right? They blame you for falling apart? I'm so confused. This feels like an ego thing. I have no idea. What the hell? If they don't want to be with you, then why bother? I don't know. I'm at the point in my life now, if somebody's like, blah, 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 I'll be like, okay. I might try to have a conversation once, and then after that, it's like, all right, I'm done. I do not have the patience. Not even the patience. I don't have the care. I have 0 fucks left to give, y'all. Oh my God. Absolutely. Fucked up over here. Sorry. Oh my God. What did you do? My way. There it is. Pride and ego. Huh. Ghosted. Off and on. Hot, cold, and detached. No strings. And then love message came out at the bottom. What the hell? Well, how does Cancer feel about this person? Whoa. Oh, that they were using you? And that they're watching you? What? You might feel their energy. You might have called them or viewed them as a narcissist. Oh, Lord. Well, how do they view Cancer? Water sign. That would be appropriate. Okay, how else do they view you? Someone else. Whoa. So they might view that somebody else got in the mix somehow. What? And then date night came out. So what the hell? And then love spells at the bottom of the deck. Someone is in the middle trying to sabotage this. Oh. What's the outcome? Thief. Oh, okay. Every time I try to like, okay, it'll get better. And it just keeps getting worse. Thief, poverty, thoughts. So we got stress. Please don't stress about whoever this is anymore. Oh my goodness. Or vice versa if you're cross-watching, I don't know. False person. There's something here, like I said, you know how I said something about money, chasing money? Unexpected income and then false person. Something about it. Message of concern. Change. There could be something wrong with a vehicle or needing to change, like, what do you call it? Trade it in or sell it or something like that, or buy a new one. I don't know. Distant horizons message. Self. Okay, so we're suppressing our emotions. So it's almost like messaging, but then making light of the situation. It's like small talk in comparison to what they actually want to talk about. Gift and then courthouse. Community. Child. And then courthouse again. What is the gift? Followed by a courthouse. Somebody being served here? Justice card? Holy shit. Someone might get served. What the hell? What? Oh my god. Is this a welcomed gift? Oh my god. What is happening? Why do y'all do this to me? Ace of Cups. Okay, so it's a welcoming thing. All right, so as long as you're okay with it, high five. Okay, cool. So, what the hell? Four of Pentacles, Six of Cups, the Judgment card. Let me get more on this Justice. The Moon, the Empress. It could come out of nowhere, but at the same time, it's like, you know what? Fuck it. It kind of feels like that. I am curious if it's the person that left you. You know how I said in the beginning where it's like they chose someone else and possibly ended up breaking their own hearts over the situation? It kind of feels like it could be that one. Or, I don't know if that's you now. I don't fucking know. I'm done. If it makes sense to you, great. If not, I don't know what to tell you. It didn't make sense to me either. I just work here. So, what the fuck? If you're dating somebody new, this person could have explained to you or said something along the lines of like, the divorce was the best thing I could have done for myself or whatever, or like it needed to happen or something along those lines. What the hell? Y'all drive me nuts. Why do I do this? Oh my god. Pisces. Be glad, because that's a shitty reading. So be glad that that wasn't you. Oh man. Or check out another placement if you want. I wouldn't want any of these, in all honesty, to be completely honest with you. I need to change the title. I probably will. If you had a falling out with somebody, this is what you need to know or want to know or whatever. Should know. Because they're all about something falling out, except Scorpio. Except Scorpio. Can I change that now because Scorpio? Whatever. All right, Pisces. How will you know who this person is? Pisces, Hierophant, could be a Taurus or a fire sign, 6 of Wands, 5 of Wands. I almost said why the Taurus? Why the Hierophant? Somebody that acted like they wanted commitment. Or to start something new here. Ooh. I don't like that. It's somebody that comes in. It almost looks like a love bombing thing. Now, let me explain why. Someone that jumps in, or maybe you're already married to this person, I don't know. But someone that either you saw yourself committed to or talked about having commitment with here. And it is something like some kind of a new chapter here, but then all of a sudden the brakes were pumped with the hangman and then stopped. And then it's like, well, where did that fucking come from? It's almost like out of left field. So then why the 6 of Wands? I don't like that. It almost looks like somebody acted like this is what they wanted so they could get what they wanted, because the 6 of Wands is a successful card. It's also a very conquering card. So if somebody wants to get him them jeans, they're going to say or do whatever they need to do that. Them jeans. Sorry. The Strength card, the Knight of... I don't like you. The Knight of... Not you. You. The Knight of Cups, and then the Death card. So, like I said, this person took the time to woo you, say whatever they needed to say. I do feel like they... They came in and then they held back. So it's like a breadcrumbing kind of energy. Why the Five of Wands? Is this yours? The Hermit, that's your intuition talking to you. Seven of Swords, and you didn't listen. And you know what? It happens. We all do stupid shit, and it's fine. Just don't do it again. The Star card is here. Heal this, whatever this is to you, because it feels like something you kick yourself over time and time again. Like your intuition's telling you something, but you give people the benefit of a doubt, even though it goes against your intuition. The Five of Wands is going against your intuition, especially when it's attached to the Hermit. The Five of Wands is inner conflict, okay? So don't do that, okay? No. All right, so that's how you'll know who this is. Fucking... yeah. I don't know why I said that. Them J's. Sorry. How do you feel about this person? How does Pisces feel about this person? Intimacy. You got dickmatized or twatmatized? You're... Guardian came out. Something about a pet. What the hell? You have a protective animal or what the hell? Some kind of health issue. Liar. Do not let a good be the reason for you to not listen to your intuition, okay? And to pay attention to the red flags and to give somebody else this, what do you call it, benefit of a doubt, okay? Because I feel like it's going to weigh heavily on your health. I just said this recently for you. I forget what reading I said it in, but for example, because it's coming out, health issues could arise. Now I would never, you know, obviously say that, but I want to say something here. If you are not sure if it's your intuition telling you something, pay attention to how your body reacts around a certain, whoever this is, okay? Your hair can start falling out more. Your speech can become either super slow or super fast, more so obviously than usual. You could be stuttering. You could be tapping more than usual, or if you don't do that at all, that could be like a new thing, or fidgeting, bobbing your foot or your leg, or like racing thoughts. You start to have like more stress. You're breaking out. You're having UTIs, or you're having all these other issues that you weren't having, okay? Your body will fucking tell you, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have a vitamin deficiency or... Well, never mind. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be asking stuff like that. But anyways, you get my drift, right? So pay attention to how your... I don't know why I asked that. That was weird. Pay attention to how your body reacts around certain individuals, and it will tell you, okay? Because if you ignore your intuition in the beginning, your intuition, your energy starts to shift. And when it starts to shift, it starts affecting you physically. So I feel very, very strongly, yeah. Just be careful, okay? Whoever that is. I don't know if this is a friend, a lover type dynamic, a job situation that's just not good for you. But something or someone is depleting you here, okay? But you're trying to give them the benefit of a doubt. Stop it. So, oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. Hypnotized, dickmatized. I don't know. Twatmatized. I don't fucking know. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go. That was a lot. I don't understand. You watch for entertainment now. Oh man, that's hilarious. Yeah, no, I literally just read. It's funny. I had when did I, not when I started, but I think it was it was like around the holiday season, and somebody came on there and was like, "Why are you reading us your life story or something?" I was like, "What? I have chickens and a dog. What are you talking about? I've been single for a minute." Oh man. So yeah. But y'all have a good night. If you're dealing with this, please, y'all, like, y'all deserve so much better. Like, nobody deserves these shitty ass readings, I promise you. If you have ever, and I feel like you have, many of you, have said, I don't deserve to be treated like this, or I deserve better, take your own advice. If you've said this, you got to treat yourself like your own best friend. If you hate your best friend's person because of how shitty they treated them, come on, why are you holding yourself to a different standard? Okay. So, bestie, daughter, mother, whoever. Okay. I'm going to go to bed because it is past my bedtime and I'm tired. Y'all have a good night.